Hey, what's cracking, dog pound? You just caught me here at the end of a cook. Got some poppers that I'm getting off of my Weber kettle here. I put that question out there for you guys. What did y'all want to see me cook next? And you guys want chicken wings. Alright, so I'm going to get these peppers off of my Weber kettle here and get this thing turned over. And then I'm going to show you guys how to make crispy chicken wings on the Weber kettle. Alright, let's get into it. Alright guys, so hey, as I said, we're going to do crispy chicken wings on a Weber kettle today. So today we're going to be using a new rub, and it's going to be Uncle Steve's Sweeten the Spicier. This stuff is pretty good. I've tasted it out of the bottle. It's got a nice sweetness to it, and it's got a nice little kick of heat to it. So it'll be awesome on these chicken wings. So that's what we're going to do today. So tell you what guys, let's get into it. Alright, so the first step that we're going to do is we're going to put together a dredge here. So we just got a regular bowl here, and to it we're going to add 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, 2 tablespoons of flour, 2 tablespoons of kosher salt, 1.5 tablespoons of granulated garlic, 1.5 tablespoons of ground black pepper. We've got 1.5 tablespoons of paprika, and we've got 2 tablespoons of Uncle Steve shake. So we're going to mix all this and combine it all together. Alright, and so that's what we're going to put on our wings, guys. So let's get our wings and let's get them coated in this dredge. Alright guys, so here I've just got some regular old party wings that I got from my local Costco. You can get normal, full piece wings and cut them up yourself if you want, but I just find this to be easy. So we're going to take our dredge and we're just going to sprinkle it right over top of our wings here. And we're going to toss this around and try to get all these wings evenly coated. Alright, so just like that guys, we got these wings all coated in our dredge. We got our pit already lit up from the previous cook, so we're going to go ahead and get these wings and we're going to put them on the grill, alright? So I'll meet you at the Weber. Alright guys, so we're here at our Weber. We're going to start getting these wings put on. Alright guys, so as you can see, we got our wings on, and we're going to flavor these with a little bit of hickory. So this is a hickory wood chunk that I'm going to put into this charcoal here, and you want to be careful not to put too much hickory wood on here, because these are, ask me how I know. See, what had happened was, never mind, let's just get back to the cook. That'll make your wings like really super dark, okay, and really smoky. So we're just going to use one little chunk and we're going to toss it in. Alright guys, so we just got our wings put onto our Weber kettle over there, and it's smoking away. We've got a little chunk of hickory wood on it. And what we're going to do now is we're going to let this go for about 20 minutes or so. At 20 minutes, we're going to come back. We're going to spray them down. I'm going to be using some duck fat today to do that spray down. You can use whatever you have, but we're going to go ahead and spray it down with an oil or fat so that it can help crisp up the skin as we go through this cook. We'll get them flipped over and then we'll let them go from there. But I'll see you guys back at that Weber in about 20 minutes. Well, 20 minutes to me. To you guys, it'll be like 2 seconds. So see you at. Hey guys, I interrupt this video to inform you that this is a collaboration. That's right, it's a collaboration with my brother Joe from Smokin' Joe's Pit Barbecue. I'll put the link down below. Smokin' Joe. He's like a brother to me. We cook very similarly, so I tell you, if you like the stuff that you see on my channel, you're probably going to like seeing what he puts on his channel as well. So make sure you go check out Joe. Go see the video that he did for his wings on the Weber kettle. And hey, I'm going to send you back to your regularly scheduled programming. Peace. Alright gang, so we're about 20 minutes into this cook, and this is what these wings are looking like right now. So we're going to take our duck fat and we're going to give it a quick spray. And then we're going to flip all of these wings over. Alright, so now that we got all of our wings flipped over, we're going to give it another quick spray. And now we're going to get the lid put back on this grill. Alright guys, so as you just saw, we hit our 20-minute mark and we just popped the lid on this grill. We got our wings flipped. Everything is looking good so far. We went ahead and we sprayed the wings down with our duck fat before we flipped the wings. And again, the extra fat, this duck fat or whatever spray oil that you want to use, is going to help crisp up the skin as we go through this cook, okay? And that's what's going to help it, get that good crispy crunch to grilled wings. So that's what we did. We got them all flipped, got them sprayed, we got the lid back on. We're going to come back in about 15 minutes or so and we'll check then. And I just want to kind of let you guys know, I know that you guys are always asking questions about temperatures and things of that nature. So internal temperature for wings, we need to hit 175 degrees, guys. Once we hit 175 degrees, the wings are safe to eat. Will that mean they're ready to come off the grill? Not necessarily. If you don't have the crispiness that you're looking for, you can let them keep going. Okay, what you're looking for is you don't want them to burn on you, obviously, but you're above 175 degrees. At this point, it's just personal preference as to when you want to pull them off. If you're good to go with the crispiness at 175, go ahead and pull them. If you're not, let them go a little longer, okay? So we're going to check back here in about another 15 minutes or whatever, and we'll take a look at the wings then, all right? I'll see you then. All right, guys, so we're going to go ahead and do our first temp check. And we're about 160 degrees there, 158 degrees there. So roughly about 160 across. So what we're going to do is we're going to spray these wings and we're going to get them flipped and let them keep going. All right, so we got all of our wings flipped over. We're going to spray this side of the wings as well. We'll get the top put back on and we'll let them keep going, and we'll check back here in about another 15 minutes. All right, guys, so hey, our wings are still going on our grill, but tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys how we're going to put together a really good raspberry chipotle sauce for these ribs. All right, so let's do it. Okay, what I'm adding here is just a jar of raspberry preserves here, and you can use whatever kind you have, but I'm using the whole jar here, and this is about 13 ounces. To that, I'm going to add a couple of tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. And basically we're going to just kind of work this around and let the heat kind of melt it down. And if you want it a little thinner, you just kind of add a little bit more apple cider vinegar, guys. We'll thin it out to your viscosity you want. Now we're going to add about a tablespoon and a half of chipotle powder and about a tablespoon and a half of habanero powder for the heat. So we got the smokiness with the chipotles, we got the heat with the habanero, and we'll just continue to work this together. Now to this, I'm going to add a couple tablespoons of butter. That's just going to help it to get nice and silky, guys. I'm going to add about another tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. Alrighty, so just like that, we've got us a nice little raspberry chipotle sauce to go with these wings. And man, this is going to be excellent. So I'm going to get this off of here and let this cool down, and we'll get the lid put back on this grill and finish off these wings. Alright, guys, so we're getting down to the end of this cook here. We're almost there. We're right at about 175 degrees. So what I'm going to do to finish this off is I'm going to go ahead and give it another quick spray, and we're going to give it another blast of our Uncle Steve's. Alright, we'll get the top back on and come back in about 10 minutes. Alright, guys, so these wings are ready to come off, so we're going to go ahead and get them off the grill. Alright, guys, so this is our finished product. We got our wings off, and first we're going to give this a taste without any of the sauce on it, because we want to taste this Uncle Steve shake that we put on here. Alright, so let's take a bite of this and let's check it out. Okay, so the sweeter, spicier. That stuff is really good. It's got a nice little sweet on the front end, just a gentle heat on the back end, and it's a really good rub. I highly recommend that for your wings, but we're gonna go ahead and taste this raspberry chipotle sauce and see how that is. But guys, hey, if you enjoy the barbecue entertainment videos that I post on this channel, be sure to check out a couple of videos that I have linked right here, and I'm gonna see you in the next video. Peace.